window.
Hey, come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor sod can't eat proper.
Dunno, I'm not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why'd he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zericania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales?
Tiles?
Toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
I tell you what, it's been slightly weird. I've got a couple of things I've been following on Twitter who do live tours and stuff are saying that they are cautiously trying to book stuff for the autumn. Yeah, he's not even masked. Find Tuzla Castle. I think it's over there. Yep, that'd be it. That's where the main quest be. Yeah, it's very iffy. I mean, Salute, I think, has booked in for October. UKGE has booked for September or October. No, I don't know when I'm going to get mine because I'm not registered with the GP. And that's how they're finding people. I suspect people like me are going to get done in kind of the last mop-up of, if you've not had your jab and you want it, register now. Okay. Let's go do this. So, those of you not familiar with this game, it is an RPG. All the combat and puzzles are done via Games of Gwent, which is the card game from The Witcher. It is set in the world of The Witcher. This is Maeve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia. Yes, that Rivia. So, this is set before Witcher 3. I think it's even set before Witcher. But I would need to check. Hasn't occurred to our government to vaccinate key workers. No. Approaching an important moment in your journey. If you choose to continue, you will not be able to resume any unfinished activity. To be honest, I will take that because all of the question marks to be investigated, I took one look at that and went, nope.
In Angren swamps, one can easily lose one's way. Thick fog fills the air, paths end without warning, dense thickets obscure the distance.
Alexia, they are.
The sole way to determine one's position is to climb a tree and peer out over the canopy. This duty fell to Maeve's scouts.
Alexia, shut up. Alexa, shut up.
Delay, Maeve caught the words she'd longed to hear.
Majesty! Tuzla
Don't
Castle!
like Alexa.
Its tower! I see it!
Not Alexia, by the way. I do apologise. I love Alexia. She's lovely. However, I have an Alexa here. Alexa, go to sleep. I have no idea if that will do a damn thing. We should have put the number 10 cat in charge. Larry, isn't it?
You will notice that Drut has not yet learned to refer to the Echo as she who must not be named, rather than by name.
Yeah. The problem is, I have Alexia in chat.
Yeah. I learnt that one real quick.
Yeah, fair. I'm sorry. Majesty, Tosla Tower, I sit.
To her soldiers' astonishment, Neve cast off her gauntlets and started up the nearest trunk. She longed to see the castle for herself. But then
I did tell you you could do that. I've muted it.
I forgot,
Climb
sorry.
proved tricky, as the trunk was slippery and the branches, run through with rot, were frail. But Neve showed herself to be skillful and spry. As a child, she had loved to scale trees, much to her governess' dismay. Neve looked out to see a mighty stone tower outlined against the horizon.
Computer.
Legend holds Tuzla Castle was to have had 3 such bastions. Yet King Ragbard, the fort's benefactor, had forsaken the effort when yet another stone transport simply sank into Angren's boggy roads. It was a moment of respite for Neve, a moment of quiet joy. She breathed and tasted air free of the bog stench. She took in silence undisturbed by the hum of mosquito swarms. And she relished her prospects. The coming battle against Caldwell.
You see, there's an alternate usage for the term bog. It is a colloquialism. They also stink. Attack the castle or postpone the attack. Fight!
The soldiers stood exhausted and filthy, many with
Good night, Ned.
raspy coughs, all sick of the meagre gruel. But with the command to advance, a new strength sparked within them. Their step was lively, a fire burned in their eyes, each hoping to spill Caldwell's entrails, then dash them upon the fort walls. Yet
Wow.
as they drew near the stronghold, perched atop a stone isle, their verve dwindled, enthusiasm waned. They had taken fortresses with thicker walls, taller towers, and manned by more men. Yet they'd never seen nor laid siege to a fort standing on land so ill-suited. To rush the bulwarks through waist-deep mud. Was this even possible?
Probably not. And if we can sneak it, that's the way I want to go.
To keep you at my side.
Said Meve, turning to Gascon and Reynard.
There we go.
I must avoid. How will I do it?
Your Grace,
Began Reynard.
set our machines to sling boulders. At the west wall, it's weakest. 'Tis our best chance at a breach.
Our men will need cover.
Added Gascon.
Reeds we must harvest and burn. Smoke will cloak us. Conceal us from the castle's defenders.
Good.
Agreed the Queen.
Now get to work.
I hope it's neither of those two who is the traitor in the army. The voice acting in this game is fantastic.
Amidst billowing blue smoke, Lyrian footmen rushed through the breach wrought by Reynard's catapults. Though she had yet to forgive her companions, Neve had to admit they'd given her sound advice.
See, my choices are... Oh, no, the dog can stay, but he's dead. Caldwell was nowhere to be seen, which hadn't surprised me in the least. The Count never fought on the front. Instead, he preferred to stay back, to galvanise the men by shouting encouragement and brandishing his sword, a blade that rarely tasted blood. Okay. No, the puppy can be fine. We will adopt the puppy. Possibly we'll give it to Nickers. Okay, this is a one-round fight. So, I'm playing with largely a new deck, so I'm not entirely sure what's in here. So this will be fun. We'll hang on to that. We'll hang on to that. We like that. Marching orders is potentially cool. Disgraced warriors. I've got a bunch of Skelligers. No, it's alright, Sage. We're good. The puppy can live. Caldwell dies. What are you doing? Oh, right, okay. Sorry. So we have, yes, we have a bunch of Skelliger. Arnulf the Patricide. Lovely chap. Influenced an entire religion. So... Shih Tzu. Yikes. Well, we'll hang on to the bomber. And we will hang on to Reynard, because he's useful. Stitch off the Scytheman. Yeah, okay, let's have them. But we don't know what we're going to be dealing with.
I knew you'd come. Your lofty pride presages another dramatic fall. Order!
Okay. Order sees a random bronze enemy unit with a 5 cooldown. He's just nicked one of the footmen, which is annoying. Damage an enemy by 2 whenever an ally appears. Gain 1 charge. Huh. Yeah, his Arbalest guys are tougher than mine. Castle Gate, immobile, permanent, resilience. Boost a random ally by 2 and give it 2 armor. Oh, fantastic. Deathwish, destroy all palisades and boost all enemies in hand, deck and on the battlefield by 2. Righto. Doomed. Fantastic. Okay. Right. And Meave's ability, shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards. Then trigger all loyal abilities. Okay. Catapult parts, no ability. What do we have? Strays bombers. No, I'm inclined to say I can just set fire to those guys at the back and see what happens.
Watch your heads!
So they're potentially taking a couple of points of damage each turn. That is my go. Yikes. Yeah, we don't like them. They can sod all the way off. So let's deal with the Gesso Footman.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
No, attack the Scoia'tael. It's a different thing. We don't like the Scoia'tael, generally speaking. However, let's get Mahakamael in. Knickers! Hello, Knickers. How you doing? Transform catapult parts into a catapult. Reynard goes up next.
Life is mine now.
The sword is mine. Okay. Let's get Reynard in.
Company! Forward march! We must exploit the breach in their fortifications, Your Grace.
Okay. Destroy a palisade. Right, okay. So I should have got Reynard in first, basically. Right. Who are we going to put back into the deck? Let's put the one who's nearly dead back out of play. Pick a card. Okay. Tell you what, let's have a Strays Bomber. We could have a Strays Bomber. The damage all units on this road by 2. I do quite like Isabel. We do like Isabel. She's a bit hard. Let's therefore have a Strays Bomber. And Isabel.
Catch!
It's not too late to walk away.
No one will blame you. Okay, damage an enemy and all enemies by the same power by 2. Can do something to that assassin though. But that's a start. Sorry, Echma. I'm on 74, they're on 46. It's a 1-round game. Whoa! Hey, that hurt. Damage enemies at random by the total damage taken during this battle. You know what? That's, I think, might be what we do. So, you first, sir, can destroy that palisade. And then we will play Isabel's ability, which does a lovely little job, thank you very much. Reduce Meve's cooldown to 0. So Meve's ability now kicks in. So what I'm going to do is I will shuffle Isabel back into the deck because she's about to die anyway. Okay. Let's see who we're going to deal with. Dagger, 2 blades. Play all Skellige units from your graveyard. Well, none of them are dead yet. So there's that. Let's have Xavier here. And let's have Isabel.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Thank you very much.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
But, you know, you just died and come back from the dead, so what the hell? Can I give that to Maeve? No, I can't. That's a shame. So, I can donate this. Loyal, not order. He's got order. Ah, that's what we do. Right, so now they're losing palisades at a rate of knots, which is a good thing. 31 plays 84. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. Oh, die in a fire. Those fires specifically, Caldwell.
Wise choice.
Alrighty, so Isabel, current damage taken, she's only doing 4 points of damage. Kinda pathetic. We could really do with more order ability. Damage all damaged enemies by 4, then damage all enemies by 2. Alrighty! 85 plays 28. Weak point. I should have killed that one. Don't teach me to look. Okay. Arse baskets. R.I.P. Isabel. Okay. Force an enemy to damage Disgraced Warrior to it by its power, then damage that enemy by Disgraced Warrior's power. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. Really? That's a bit good. Damage self and two enemies by 3. Heal all allies and boost them by 2. Apply thick fog on an allied row, which gives all units on it immune. Okay, we'll be doing that then.
Nothing personal, I assure you. Their archers shouldn't be any more trouble.
Destroy the next unit play from your opponent's hand. Ouch. That was annoying. Okay.
Made a disgrace ends here. Time I wiped it away.
Pardon? Do you come with subtitles, sir? Oh, bog off. Okay. Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. Okay. Can't do it, unfortunately. That's irritating. Boost adjacent units by 1 if the unit has armor. Okay. Do you have a deploy? Do you ducks?
Death is only the beginning.
It's a dedicated lad. Mad as a bicycle, but dedicated. I can attack the gate, but it's still got 12 points of armour. At the moment, I'm going for a points victory. I think the gate may go down when the palisades do. At the moment, though, he may well be able to just outnumber me. Right. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God, is that loads? We don't like them, they can go away. It doesn't count the palisades. Fine.
Is today the day?
I don't wanna face the day. Hoping he doesn't win. Tell you what, the strays bombers have done a good job. Okay, damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. He can just do this and he can just keep going. Force an enemy to damage Disgraced Warrior by its power, then damage that enemy by Disgraced Warrior's power. Oh, in that case... I don't know quite why that didn't do enough, but hey. 147 plays 43. Not sure about this. For future reference, I need to get Renard and Gascon in early.
March on.
And you'll never walk alone?
Queen! God save the Queen!
No one touch him! The Count is mine!
A hint on can we have lots of balloons? Yeah, why not?
Many of Maeve's victories have been immortalized in poetry and song.
Yeah, this
But
isn't
not
gonna
the
happen.
fall of Tuzla. Lyrians fought Lyrians. Brothers killed brothers, in rain and mud, midst a cursed swamp. Certainly nothing to inspire a bard. Near the battle's end, Maeve stormed the great stone tower to which Caldwell had fled. The Queen ascended the stairs, dealing blow after blow, blood cascading down in her wake. She reached the top floor to find the Count waiting, with no intention to defend himself.
He's bucking to be taken prisoner. It wasn't his
If
fault.
it's mercy you expect, you'll be sorely disappointed.
Mercy? I know you all too well for that, Maeve. Ever vindictive and cruel.
Excuse me?
All this from a paragon of knightly virtues. You stabbed me in the back, Caldwell, and used Willem to do so. My son!
She possibly has a little bit of an ish. Warning, you'll likely inhale several balloons worth of helium for silly voice purposes.
Who agreed without a moment's hesitation? Forsaken by your own son, your flesh and blood. What's that say about you?
Oh, you tread on thin ice. Choose your next words carefully.
Spare me your threats. You'll kill me all the same.
I was thinking of giving you to my men.
Death can come in many ways, Count. Some quick, some slow.
My, how you strut and vaunt. Terribly sure of yourself. Perhaps too sure.
Your castle is mine. I've crushed your force. I dare say no, I'm not.
Precisely my point. Don't you see? The Empire's not one army, it's dozens, hundreds. It's what I strove to knock into that thick dome of yours. Alas, you're too much a dullard. Soon as I'd learned you'd crossed into Angren, I sent for reinforcements. They'll be here soon. 3 regiments, armed to the teeth.
Good luck with that. You've been abandoned by Nilfgaard. We know this. We have the letters. The Ruff does look ridiculous.
They'll find your corpse impaled upon a spike, while I'll be long gone.
By which path, I wonder? But one bridge leads to Tuzla. As it happens, I ordered it raised as you laid siege. The swamps around the castle are too deep to cross. Try to rebuild the bridge, the Imperial troops will arrive before you can finish. Your men they'll slay as you watch, and then they'll wring your neck.
Yeah, but as I said, we have a letter basically saying he's for the chop anyway because he's exceeded his usefulness.
I wouldn't be so pleased were I you. You won't live to see this outcome.
I know that, but I take heart in the truth. Though the castle you've seized and will likely kill me, I've won. Outsmarted you, Maeve. Twice now. And you know what? 'Twasn't even that hard.
Can we drown him in toilet water, please?
With those words, with his arrogance and contempt, Caldwell had gone too far. The Queen gripped his shoulders, pushed. Caldwell stumbled backwards, then tripped out the window. A blood-chilling shriek filled the courtyard, then broke off abruptly.
Now fool me thrice. Try.
Maeve slapped the dust from her hands. The traitor had met a deserving end at last. Yet this was no time to revel in the Count's demise. If Caldwell had spoken the truth, the Queen and her army were in grave danger.
Yes, to the bog with him.
Meve scouts quickly confirmed the traitor's claim. The bridge was indeed in flames, and Nilfgaardian regiments were advancing from the south. Now to confirm if there was truly no other route by which they could flee, the Queen ordered her men to ask the local peasants. One of their number, a stable hand who'd lived near Tuzla all his life, claimed a secret path led out the back of the stronghold.
King Ragbard himself ordered it built. Had him drop great stones into its swamp, one after another, like beads on a string. Bitter water covers them, so you can't see nowt at start. Can make 'em out if you go proper slow, though.
What is it?
The stones, they lead to Isgith. And there, my lady, lurks an evil worse nor any black-clad army.
What? A beast of some sort?
Some say beast, others God.
Okay.
Gurnikora, they call her. And you'll yet see, my lady. Isgith shines red with your blood.
A silly tale
Right.
to frighten children, Meve thought at first.
Nah.
Then paused.
Water
Something
dragon.
about the man's voice made his every word believable.
None too encouraging. Yet preferable to certain death. Tell me, from Isgith, will we reach the banks of the Yaruga, near Red Lobenden, perchance?
Aye, your majesty. You need but head north. And pray all along the way.
Yeah. Pick a god, any god.
Soon, Meve stood where the stable hand had said she should, at the edge of a vast marsh. Carefully, she dipped a foot into the broth,
Ugh.
for solid ground. Sure enough, she found stone. One cautious step, then another. Meve slowly strode off towards Isgith.
Reinforcements. Yeah. She's probing the solids in the bog. This occurs to nobody else that this is a bad idea. Oh, that was worth doing. Interior decorating is a dangerous job. He wanted to adjust the curtains and fell out of the window. Whatever shall we do? I don't know. Skith. It just begs to be hissed, doesn't it? Skith. Yeah, not entirely happy with all the glowing stuff. Reports, Nilfgaardian reinforcements. Scouts report powerful Nilfgaardian army marching from the south. Foragers riding ahead requisitioning enough food for 6-7 regiments plus cavalry and war machines. We stand no chance against such strength. Immediate retreat advised. And letter from Abdahai. I've denied your request to return to Livia. Admittedly, your argument that as a young ruler, King Willem needs the support of an experienced statesman is entirely grounded. I assure you, however, if the need arises, I shall personally advise the king. Oh, goody! Basically, yeah, Caldwell was hung out to dry. Isgith or Isgith Isgith Yankee. Yes. Okay, so that's the main quest. Past the main quest, we have all sorts of fun, and they're horrible. Okay, good to know.
With the path to Isgith hidden from view, Meve proceeded like one blind, moving solely by touch. With each step, she could not know if she would find rock or plunge beneath the black water's surface.
It looks like Drowned Dead
Queen
and...
soldiers followed single file.
I can't remember what the leech
carefully
things are called.
mirroring her every move. The Lyrians, near the end of their strength, got lucky when a light breeze dispersed the fog to reveal dry land. The Queen let out a sigh of relief.
At last.
But yeah, what else can you see, though?
Meve kicked off her boots to empty them of water and mud, then promptly screamed.
Ah!
Her legs were in leeches, Slimy, bloated leeches. Ignoring the pain and trickling blood, she frantically tore them from her legs, wishing
Not how you
to
do
get rid
it.
of them. Having plucked the last parasite from her calf, Meve grabbed her boot to crush the bloodsucker beneath her heel. Yet it had already slithered off. She spotted it on the trunk of a birch where, like a very fast snail, it was climbing.
That's not normal.
The devils?
But Meve's words caught in her throat. Leeches and ticks in the dozens dangled from the tree's branches. Some were so gorged on blood that their skin was translucent and on the point of bursting.
Bleh.
Meve had some difficulty muting the urge to retch. The Queen stepped back, finding it hard to believe what hung before her eyes, confused as to what it all meant.
Right, am I the only one thinking we've got that gnome inventor on staff? How hard can it be to build a flamethrower? Yeah, Barnabas. That's a point, actually. Let's have a look at this new card. Because I do have enough wherewithal to put it in. Reinforcements. Choose an ally and play all copies of it from your deck. That's a bit good. I'll put you in. Unfortunately, it's a trinket. That's Northern Wind. Yeah. This I really could do with being able to deploy one more trinket. Right, in the mess tent. Oh, hello.
Huh? What is it now?
Oh, right, okay. Okay, so, potential traitors in our midst. Not him. Isbel. Reynard. Gascon. All I know, it could be Knickers. Barnabas, the gnome. Xavier, the mad bomber. Gabor. Not Arnulf. Arnulf the patricide is not a traitor. Because he turned up afterwards. No, it's okay. No Knickers. I'm hoping it's neither of those two. Because I have designs on Reynard. Brings it down to those. He's already been sneaky once. He, on the other hand, was sort of adopted by the army after being horribly wounded. And we rescued by pure luck from a load of dwarves. So if Barnabas is the traitor, then it requires the complicity of an entire settlement of dwarves. And I don't see that somehow. So, and I'm hoping it's not Isbel. So I think it comes down to Gabor or Xavier. Like I said, he's already been sneaky once. And he's possibly too good to be true. Oh no. Watch out for the barkeep serving us all poisoned ale, yeah. Okay. So we do have pickups. Ugh. Just ugh. Hey, that got me some cash. That's a cool thing. Oh no. Well, that's a fight. So, point of interest, a battle and loot there. Not happy with those, are we? Oh, blimey. Ah! Isgith. Not a nice place, basically. I'll go around the other side of this island. Yes, I can. I can at least get some goodies. Goody. Goody. Oh, what the bloody hell's that? I'll kick him more. Could be. Ooh, many side quests. Everybody just ignored the giant crawly thing. Okay. Leave Isgith. Yep, that's on my list of to-dos. The Nilfgaardians had ambitious, far-reaching plans for Angron, drain the swamp, fell its trees, and use the fertile, peat-rich soil for farming. It was for this purpose settlers from the south made their way there. They did not, however, endure long. The Nilfgaardian peasants' shacks are now lifeless, the areas stained with blood. Okay, so this is a puzzle version of the game. That's going to be tricky. One round. Oh, Arrakis. Great. Eliminate all foes. Right, okie dokie. 152 they start at. Ouch, indeedy. Rivian Onager. Damage an enemy by 3 whenever an ally is destroyed, gain a charge. Stray Slinger, move 3 cards to the other row on their side. If they re-units, damage them by 2. Pitfall Trap, damage all units on this row by 3 whenever a unit appears, damage it by 3. Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artifact, boost self by current power instead. How in the devil's name am I supposed to do this? Hey. Oh. Starters, you mean to go on, I guess. Mackie throws away the cards and runs. Don't blame you, mate. Okay. I need to get the Rivian Onagers in. Damage an enemy by 3 whenever an enemy is damaged, gain 1 charge. Destroyed, gain 1 charge, okay. Oh, I draw a card, not them. Stick. Destroy the highest ally and play 2 allies from your graveyard. I don't have anyone in my graveyard yet. Destroy the unit to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artifact, boost self by current power instead. Okay. Right. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a test. So I suspect I'll be doing this again. deploy. Spawn 3 light infantry on the right. Ekdeke.
Can't take it anymore.
Order, move to the other row. Death Wish damage a random enemy by 6. Woohoo. Puzzles are quite fun, yeah. Right. Draw 2 cards. Right. I need to place the trap on my side, not on theirs.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Okay. Yeah, I can't do this.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Or 2 cards, okay. And you. War machine, spawn 3 light infantry. Yeah, I need to deploy the pit trap on my side.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Well, because I've got no way now to destroy these guys.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's restart that. So I think I know what I need to do. And it's really counterintuitive and a bit strange. Oh no, I can only play it on my side. Urgh. Okay, so new plan there. Get the Vivian Onager in. Weird, gross. Destroy the highest ally and play 2 allies from the graveyard.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Yeah, you're really strange. No one ever told you that. Right. Where can I deploy that? Can I deploy that over here? No.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Um... Ah, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Really, really cocked that one up. No. Fuck that one up good and proper. No. No, 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 no. Mess that up. Okay. How on earth is this supposed to work? Order. Damage an enemy by 3 whenever an ally is destroyed. Gain 1 charge. Moves 3 cards to the other row on their side. If they were units, damage them by 2. I'm an idiot. It's official. Puzzles are not fun. Puzzles are a bastard. I'm very bad at puzzles. Oh, I am. But I've already seen that I've done this wrong. Right. I don't know if this is one where you have to get the sequencing perfect. Or what? So he has to go in there.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Do I like some real good? Okay. Okay. No! Pick them in the other order, drop!
Use this.
Mess that up.
Not sure for what just yet.
Yeah, I've messed up. And that is entirely my own fault. I need to be able to destroy him again, which means I should have played them in the other order. Aha! Okay, so another one of them has just kicked up. That's a something anyway.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
You can try to win them all.
No.
You won't.
Messed up I have. Yeah. I'm getting my head around it. I can kind of see the shape of what I need to do. Okay. See if I can do that this time. Him, I need to play last. Well, second to last. No, last, actually. I was right first time. Okay. Put that there so we can damage the wusses. And then we get the Rivian Onagers into play. The other Rivian Onager. Yeah, he has to go in last. So... I'm glad you guys have so much faith in me. I'm not convinced I do.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
No, and I'm kind of keen not to, on the whole. Okay. He goes there.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Oh, you're just endearing, you are. Gets me a card. Right. Now that, I think, needs to basically go
You can try
there.
to win them all, but you won't.
It just moves them to the other row. Okay. Want him in first, and then him. Right. Doing it right this time.
I bit the white of an eye from half a league
So
away.
I can start eliminating these guys. Right, okay. Now we might be onto something. And then he... Doesn't really matter, to be honest. He can wipe out anything.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Right, okay. So... I'm not going to be a million miles off now. Right, so deploy a unit, damage a unit by 2 if it was destroyed. Repeat this ability. Right.
Can't take it anymore.
Damage a random enemy by 6. Okay. So...
Bigger
come
they
in.
are, easier they are to target.
Wipe out my own inventory. Which gets me charges. Right. Oh, hello, what's that? Cadaverine. Deploy damage 3 units by 3 if already damaged, destroy them instead. Ooh. Oh, in that case. Next turn, I play Cadaverine. There we go. The trick is to stay alive long enough to get the Cadaverine. That's sneaky. I like it. I'm sorry for having to go through that one several times. Yay! Ooh. Now that one may have to go into my deck. Yes, thank you very much indeed. Great pleasure destroying Arrakis. Right. Point of interest over there, however. Spice must flow. Arrakis, not Arrakis, but yeah. Right. Cadaverine. 3 ints by 3, yep. So that stands. I am inclined to say that's an awesome team up with Northern Wind. Pull out marching orders and put in Cadaverine instead. Cadaverine, you can train Knickers as a cadaver dog. Not that I suspect you have difficulty locating corpses in this game. No, very little difficulty whatsoever. From Ragbard, Lord of Temeria, Mahakam and the Pontar, to Drogovid, Grand Royal Huntsman. I read your letter with keen interest. Isgith indeed sounds like a horrid place. It comes as no wonder the elves surrendered it without a fight. In any case, the felling must continue. Construction of Tuzla Castle has proven difficult due to a scarcity of strong, stable building materials. We require 24 oaks, aged 100 years or more at absolute minimum. I'm relying on you, Drogovid. Do not disappoint me. You shall see the full extent of my generosity. Okie dokie. Let's go have a little pray. They're meowing. Great. The monsters of the swamp. This place is delightful, isn't it? Proper holiday destination. So that way lies the way out, so I want to go left. Basically. Let's go back to that fight I avoided earlier. Want to go back to that fight I avoided earlier, but I can't avoid it for much longer. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Oh, foglets. Interesting bud. The fog above the swamp's dark waters began to thicken, enveloping the entire retinue in a milky haze, obscuring their path. Are you telling me that there was smoke on the water? Sorry. Come to see Nick Isgith for an unforgettable safari. Apparently I have to do that in my evil voice. Fearing disastrous missteps, Meve ordered a halt to the march, yet would not allow a moment of respite to any. She commanded infantry to circle the camp, standing shield to shield. The Arbalest kept an watchful eye, sweaty hands tightly gripping at their weapons. Then amidst the fog, they saw as eerie lights began to flash all around them. Ba 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 now. So this is just a normal battle. Okay, bring it on. So, who we're dealing with? Got Cadaverine back. Oh. That's just insanely useful. Mahakam. Ridiculous. Just damaging it by 4. Once again, there's kind of the Lyrian Scythemen are a bit meh. Let's have 2 pit traps. Not pitch traps. Pitch traps are something else, I think. Oh, wacko, hello fiends. Half the power of 3 adjacent enemy units. Yay. Out to you too. Round 1 starts appear on the battlefield. Unit your deck. Oh, goody. You know, I'm inclined to say if I use her ability instead on the Geisha Footman, I get 2 cards instead of 1. I'm thinking Barnabas, who's incredibly useful, and Isabel.
I think you'll really like this one.
Okay, give a unit 8 armor. Mark a unit and boost it by 10 after 3 turns on the turn start. Destroy that unit and self. Poisoned Ale. Damage 3 units by 3. I think Tainted Ale. Tainted Ale. Hello, Knickers. It's Tainter Fiend, so to speak. And then get his spell in.
When will you ever learn?
Pitching in the mort? Oh, you're dead.
Unfortunately, I miss out on their deployability, but hey. Okay. I haven't actually played anything from my hand yet. Oh yay, Katakan. Yippee. Hit straps and bring the feathers. Yes. Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. That's not really going to do a lot. Damage an enemy by the number of enemy units. Again, not really going to do a whole hell of a lot.
Don't need no weapon!
The Skellige Suicide Squads are wonderful. Oh well, that's adorable. Okay. Okay. Okay, heal all allies and boost them by 2. Tempting, but
I've got that all right.
Okay. Oh, this is eating me. Make him stop. And that round didn't go the way you wanted, did it? Okay. The Queen, you make him stop. I'm trying to keep in mind very, very clearly that this is not a sprint.
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Okay. Sorry. did he eat? I don't know who he ate, but he just ate someone worth 20 points. This unit may raid your hand for yummy treats. I wasn't looking, he just ate somebody. See, 64. Yeah, I could probably pass. But... probably should have passed. Okay, that's my last turn. 96 plays 0. I don't care what he deploys. Thing is, I'm left with largely traps. That's pretty much it. Right. Damage an enemy and all other enemies with the same power by 2. Set a row on fire. It's the Lyrian Sideman again. Yeah, we'll have him. Damage everybody. I'm inclined to say we set a trap on. Because Knickers having eaten somebody is incredibly hard. And you don't want to mess with tough Knickers.
Watch your heads!
So, that row's on fire, that row's a pit trap. Okay. Shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards. We don't... Do we have any with loyal abilities? We don't. Do we have anybody with loyal abilities? Do we, Ducks? So frankly, we may as well shuffle him back. And see who's available. Give 1 charge to units with depleted order. I could just set the other row on fire. That's a plus. Let's have a Strays Bomber and the Disgraced Warrior.
Catch!
So, I've set fire to everything on that side of the table. Twitch keeps buffering. I said hard. Hot Knickers are in Divinity Original Sin, obviously.
As the day.
This is hard. Did I just hear a cat come in here? Okay. Hey. I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. It could just have been a reflection. Instead of a small black cat on the small black room. Oh. Whitey?
Stampede time, apparently.
Pippin's got the zoomies, it's the kitten stampede. And that's quite alright, Moliere. Anything that you're not sure of that I've said, please feel free to ask. I've toyed with auto captioning, but it just doesn't like my accent, which is weird. It works fine if I speak in an American accent. Go figure. They ate knickers! No! They ate knickers. No! Oh. Oh. Not happy about this. I'm certainly not happy about this, actually. Trying to say, this round is going badly enough that I may as well just fall. Okay, who have we got? Disgraced Warrior, Unearthed the Patricide, Northern Wind, Mahakam. Excuse me one moment. Oh, he's in there. Right, okay. Get rid of him. No. Oh, we'll hang on to you. Oh, Pippin is. He's gorgeous. I'm not happy about that because I had everything on fire over there and it was ever so lovely. Thinking might now be the time next round, not next round, when I next get back to camp, I may take Valmir's horn out of the deck. Possibly. We shall see. Pardon me. There we go, so Footman. Okay. Whatever you say, man. It'd be amazing if Pippin hopped up on Jut's head, curled up and took a nap as a hat. I've seen the size of Pippin's claws. No. No, it really wouldn't. He can never quite get his claws back into his paws. He's been issued with claws the next size up. And indeed, hello Shard. Right. Let's get some peeps in.
Back to the dust whence you came!
Yay! Every turn, boost self by 2 if impenetrable fog is on the battlefield. Oh, yay. Well, I tell you, we want bit of him. It's only by 1. It's better than a kick in the teeth. Ha 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 ha. God. Moonlight just gives massages when you don't understand the complaints. Yeah, Pippin is... He doesn't scratch you, as far as I can tell. Not deliberately. It's just his default method of work is that he's capable of it. I just ate it. That's annoying. That's not quite how I wanted this to go. Fine. Okay. Now. Of course, ideally I want him to die because he improves all my other Skellige cards. I haven't yet essayed how to clip Pippin's claws. I don't know how that works. I'm not even sure I could persuade him to sit still long enough. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, this is horrible. Damage a unit by the number of cards on this row, including self. Thinking Cadaverine now might actually be kind of useful. Dose the vampires! Yeah. No, Shard, that's one of the reasons that I'm very, very cautious about the concept. 13. Damage an enemy and all other enemies with the same power by 2. Okay. Not actually where I meant to put you, but hey. You've done your bit now. So let's see about getting somebody a bit harder in. So who have we got access to? He's a 13. He's tempting. Let's have Dagger 2 Blades. Let's not have Dagger 2 Blades just yet. God, this battle's horrible. I got very lucky in round 1. Then yeah, what the hell, Dagger 2 Blades.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
That was a pointless exercise, but he's still worth 13, so. Okay.
Come here,
Let's get the disgraced brawler in.
for a personal invitation.
Okay, that actually worked out better than I thought. Because he just got me those 3 guys. So suddenly, I feel a bit happier. Felt a bit happier. Briefly. Damage an enemy and all other enemies with the same power by 2. Well. They can take the damage. Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. Force an enemy to damage disgraced warrior by its power. Go. Okay. Feeling slightly happier. Let's see about getting someone harder in. Yes. I still haven't actually played anybody from my deck.
Again and again and again.
Okay. 60 plays. Okay. 57. 56. Oh, for God's sake.
Water. That's a poison.
Aye.
Right.
I'm a one set.
So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage. Because of course I am. Let's get the maximum use out of it. Stop eating me, I'm still alive. Oh, for God's sake, get over it. That was not fun. Mahakam Shieldbearer, who has power 10. Set a unit's power equal to Mahakam Shieldbearer. Oh, well, in that case. Hello. Do? 80 plays 60. Damage an enemy by the total number of enemy units. So there's 6 units there. So, yeah, I can do that.
Blood washes away all shame.
But he's not going to get to do it because I should have played him last, not him. That's annoying. I think I've lost this. It's going to be close, but I think I've lost it. 86, 88. Seriously? Made it by a point. God, I thought I'd lost that at the end there. Okay. Milady, in the cottage we found a wooden figure with a carved to your likeness. There's a noose round its neck and a knife in its back. It's deeply troubled the men. They say you've been cursed, that death's shadow looms over you. Let them say what we will, we've no time for this, we must ride on. Prepare a small pyre, the effigy we shall burn, show them I am unafraid. Increase their pay, I find that typically helps morale. Now, can we discuss the use of dolls? You did indeed, Looper. The vampires ate knickers. Use of dolls in witchcraft. Traditionally, I don't think it's recommended that you inflict damage on them. But on the other hand, she wants to show they're not scared. She's not scared. Yeah, let's do that.
I feel I should point out that there's no traditional use of dolls in witchcraft, but that's just a very common error lots of people make.
Fine. Do you have a cat?
Actually, that's not. Puppets are indeed.
Yes, puppets are indeed. Yes. This context anyway. What is context anyway? Best voice Fishy McFisherson, yes. Hey, so we want to go up there. That small town, which will be completely safe. I've just been Rejected, money and crime. Yep, this is fine. Another destroyed bridge. The boards have given to rot, but the columns yet stand, strangely enough. On your orders, our engineers can begin to rebuild the crossing platform. It's only 50 wood. Yeah, we've got that. It's cool. Can I now use it? Is that the thing? Yes. My whole sense of scale's gone a bit wafty. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's a hag. Oh, goody gumdrops. Because they're horrid. It's sometimes said cemeteries are places of eternal peace. Well, in my experience, it's quite the opposite. Burial grounds are deathly dangerous, and woe befalls many who do not grant them a wide berth. Eliminate the grave hag. Use your leader's ability. Okay. Oh, good, bar guests, because they're not irritating. Grave hag immune. Every turn on turn start, destroy the lowest units. Yippee! Draw and play 2 blitz units from your deck. Damage a unit by 1. Use this ability 8 times. My leader's ability. Damage an enemy unit and all other enemies with the same power by 4. Then trigger all allies' loyal abilities. Okay. Banish any number of units from your graveyard, then damage all units on a row by the amount banished. Well, let's get the disposables in.
Our ballista, your command. Armor won't save them.
Yep, don't kill them, basically. Yay. Just allies by 2, damage enemies by 2. That's a one-off, though. Damage unit by 1, use it 8 times. How the hell do you kill this thing? I love my chat.
One bullet's all I need.
This isn't good. This is bad. I think I need to be killing my own men, you know. I believe.
Give me a target. Our ballista, your command.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I need to be killing my own guys. Oh boy. So that does affect her. But I've only got one of those. Huh. Yeah, I think I do. I need to be eliminating my own people. Okay. But I've come to this realization a bit late.
I'm a one, sir.
Yeah. What the hell was all that about? Yeah, I've hosed that completely. You only want a beard when you eat cupcakes or hot chocolate with lots of whipped cream. Ugh. Ew. There's a very whiffy kitty somewhere. Okay, let's try this again. Eliminate the Grave Hag and use your leader's ability. Right. So, yeah, I need to be wiping out my own people.
I'm a one, sir.
Return damage to the lowest units. So it's the lowest units with the same power. Okay.
One bolt I need. Give me a target.
Okay. Because there's no earthly point taking out those guys. Yeah, I need them to be the lowest ones there. Okay. Right, I'm not sure about this. Not sure I'm doing this right. But we shall see.
Our ballista, your command. I'm a one, sir. One bolt's all I need.
Right. Banish any number of units from your graveyard, then damage all units on the road by the amount banished. Okay. only damaged by 4. No. 22 plays 18. It's close, but still lost. Try this again. The Grave Hag is the one I really need to eliminate. You have Thronebreaker because every time you come back to the screen, you come back to a battle. It's even more passionate than the rest. Yes!
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target. Arbalist to your command.
I suppose that at least keeps it down to a dull roar.
Armor won't save.
That's 5 points of damage. That's 6 points of damage.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Wipe out that guy. This is just weird. Definitely not doing. Definitely not doing this. Yeah, I know. I have hosed this. I think I'm just starting to see what I should be doing. But I just can't see how I can do it without ending up against huge numbers of really, really tough bar guests. Okay, good night, Ejima. Sleep well. Okay, new plan.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Six plays for. So the more I kill them, the tougher they get. Bit of a bugger. It's only 7 points.
Arbalist to your command. Armor won't save them.
Doing 4 points. 7. 31 plays 28.
One gold's all I need.
Right, okay. 35 plays 42.
Give me a target.
I'm not convinced I can eliminate the Grave Hag.
Arbalista, your command.
I mean, I'm ahead on numbers, but I'm not achieving the goals. That helps. Slightly. Okay, so has wiped out all of my guys. Right, banish any number of units from your graveyard, then damage all units on the road by the amount banished. Got to be that now. Where did she die? Don't know why she died. Not arguing. Don't know what she died. How strange. You can use this avatar border in the Gwent multiplayer game. Yep, thank you. If I ever played Gwent multiplayer, I would be well into that. But I'm terribly bad at it. We've established the settlement's boundary and have begun work on the palisade. God's willing, we'll turn these swamps into fertile fields yet. Angren will be the breadbasket of all Temeria. Day 23. I don't understand. The fields we plough one day are covered in thorny vines the next. The sheep are dying one after the other. Seems the rot's already set in before they've drawn their last breath. Day 43. Rain hasn't stopped. Supplies are running low. We've no yield from the harvest. And these damned mosquitoes and ticks. Day 51. Only 3 of us left. Tomorrow we won't make for the Yaruga. Military good mother, have mercy on us. Wow, you guys are screwed. Wow, that went horribly wrong for you, didn't it? Alrighty. Let's head along here. Get the hell out of Dodge as fast as. Right. Up there. I do appreciate the swamp.
The Lyrians marched in silence, too tired to keep in step with the drums. Suddenly, the wind rose to a howl, and there was a loud crash of thunder.
Blast!
Meve leapt from her saddle.
We camp here. Pitch the tents, quickly! Quickly!
As the soldiers rushed to unload the wagons, a wall of water came down, soaking them to the bone.
Oh, great.
Later, they sat in their leaky tents, huddled, teeth chattering, violent coughs rocking their frames.
How does she have any soldiers left? We need potions, and we need the healer.
The storm raged the night through, then finally passed before dawn. Meve emerged from her tent to wring out her coat. Reynard approached, his gait heavy, his face grim.
Your Majesty, several men of the 11th, a dozen or so, sought to flee last night. Sentries stopped and bound them. Now they await your judgment.
Oh, great.
Meve fastened her still wet coat. She knew well why the men had tried to desert. They longed for their kin, had lost sight of victory, perhaps even no longer believed. Yet the marching and fighting seemed destined to go on forever. The Queen sympathized. She too was spent, and many doubts plagued her. Yet she knew the deserters had to be punished. The question was, to what extent? Meave entered the tent where the prisoners stood. Some of the men looked away, ashamed at their deed. Others raised their gazes to meet hers, their eyes red, tearful, pleading.
Okay. Demote the deserters and withhold their pay. Hang every third deserter. Yikes. You don't want to be the Swamp Thing, but tea is nice. Tea is nice. I'm going to demote them and withhold their pay.
You all know the penalty for desertion.
I'm not happy about either of them.
Bound at wrist and foot.
I ought to have every last one of you hanged. Yet, we've come far along a treacherous road. Endured hardships extreme. This I considered against your crime. You shall lose rank and receive no pay for 1 year. Now get out of my sight.
Wow!
The deserters mumbled their gratitude and rushed out of the tent, fearing the Queen might yet change her mind. Meave then left for her quarters, anger and bitterness eating her up from the inside.
I suppose the army provides food, somewhere to sleep. You know, at this stage on campaign, they're not really spending much of their own. But if they were planning on sending pay back to families or anything, good luck with that. Okay. We want to take the South Fork. In the southern portion of the swamp now.
Gods, have we passed the very threshold into hell?
Close ranks. None is to step off the path without clear orders to do so.
Oh, good. Good. This place is delightful. Okay, well, we've got more to look at anyway. What's in my command tent? This could be a good thing. In this place, yeah. Right. I kind of like her ability. It's kind of funky. So... I'm not sure about Murder and Vengeance as a normal thing. Spawn 3 copies of a Death Wish unit on the battlefield, then destroy them. That's actually now starting to look a little bit more interesting. Let's take out the Marana runestone and put the Divana in. Let's see what happens. Okay. This place is just hell on toast, it really is. Which is accurate from my experiences of the swamp in the Witcher games. You've heard a throaty horse croak, yak yak yak, but saw no evidence of its source. Queen drew her sword and batted away the mosquitoes that swarmed her face. Only then could she see the creature as it emerged from the bog, a water hag, her yellowed fangs dripping with saliva, her tongue writhing like a snake. Oh, great. If you ever want to giggle, offer somebody a hot dog and give them a choice of English mustard. By the way, just for jizzles. A random ally from your graveyard. Hi, Dev. Welcome back. That's Louis and Scytheman again. Bye. Oh, we'll keep you. We like you. We're really hoping you're not a traitor. It's possible you're not a traitor. It's possible you are. Oh, yes, we'll keep you. Set me on fire.
My spirit's willing and all, but these damn boots are killing me.
Okay, well, we're on 34 already, so what the hell?
Elven blood.
Okay, take that. Right. Shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards. And trigger all cooldown abilities. Okay, so I do need to play somebody. Leave us play the trap. See what it comes up with. She's horrible. Umard. Spawn 2 copies of this unit. Every turn on turn start, drain a random enemy by 1. Oh, yay! Yippee do. Yeah, for those who've only ever tasted, say, American mustard, the standard bright yellow hot dog mustard, if anyone offers you English mustard, be really cautious. Oh. Okay, I'll take you out then. That worked. Yeah. It is quite hot. It's one of those things that makes me giggle when people say, "Oh, the English don't like spices." Bets. Okay. 39 plays 7. What you going to deploy? Come on. Now the 2 Plumards. Okie dokie. Keep this down to a dull roar, that would be nice. It's like horseradish. Because stuff is sort of old and traditionally, it's kind of, oh, well, it can't be particularly powerful. Yeah, it can. Damage self and 2 enemies by 3. Okay.
Don't need no weapon.
Next. Oh, yippee. Don't like torrential rain. Horseradish mustard is lovely. Very small doses. Don't make the mistake I did once, which is an entire spoonful. One time you tried horseradish sauce that was very good but had a gross aftertaste that lasted a couple of days no matter how much you brushed your teeth. Okay, that's not right. Oh dear. No, that's not good. 22 plays 45. Okay. Strengthen other Skellige allies in. Right. Okay, who are we gonna have? have Barnabas. And let's have Renard.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Okay, Burka's Dark Mirror. Damage the highest unit on the battlefield by up to 15, then boost the lowest unit by the amount damaged. Tainted Ale, which we know what that does. And Cadaverine. Oh, let's do that one. That's funky. That went wrong. I didn't notice him. That went very wrong.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Oh, the guy has such a cry. Niggas escaped the vampire's belly, yep. Not a sprint. Spawn 3 copies of the Death Wish unit and then destroy them. See, that would do it. Northern Wind it. $23 plays 63. By rights, I should win this round. Okay, I take that back. No, no, no. No, Shard, that is mean. But, how do you drink Carolina Reaper sauce? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Shall we pass and see what happens? How bad can it be? Okay, pretty damn bad. On the other hand, that's making people play things. And they do have to do an... Oh no, we don't like that at all. Okay, that's a big old mess. Right, okay. Use a card to redraw. Well, to be brutally honest, I don't think I'm going to have time to build that up. And I've got other ways of pulling people out of my deck. Okay. Enough of that. Right, first off, let's get Mahakamael in. Who did you eat? Wait. I hadn't lost. Fine, let's spawn some Death Wish units. What's that about? That runestone just did nothing.
Watch your heads!
Okay, might as well set him on fire. It is. It's. I like things like the Draconid skeleton. Okay, they've passed. It's 11 all. Huh. If I do this, it'll be a draw, and I'll have wasted that guy.
Armor won't say.
Now I will end the turn. There's no just drop. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so she currently has 42 points of damage on the books waiting to be used. He's a restraint unit.
Water. This'll poison.
Okay. Yeah, you cannot argue the artwork on this. I was quite happy with the new story they've put up because that's how they do their editions. Basically, he was saying water, this is poison. And they had a picture of Yennefer from Witcher 3. And people were saying, oh, you've just ripped it from Witcher 3. And the artists for the Gwent game appeared and said, thank you so much. We did this by hand. And thank you so much for saying it looks exactly like the render for the AAA title. So they were ever so chuffed, to be honest. Right. Yeah, they thought it was fantastic, frankly. Okay, let's get the sappers in.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Oh, good blue mods. Hey. More sappers.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
This is going to be really close and very, very, very nasty. Choose a card with order and give it 1 charge. Do you have order? Loy. Order. She has order. Huh. Okay, let's do that. Didn't appreciate that. Nope, not at all. So we'll get Isabel in.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Excellent. Shuffle an ally into the deck and play 2 cards from your deck, then trigger loyal abilities. Do we have loyal? He is, and here, and she. Nope. No, she doesn't have loyal. Okay. She just really needs to survive a whole turn. That's not happy. Okay, Isabel. First off, your power's not great, but it's better than hers. And yours can come down to 7 as well. And then Isabel can do 61 points of damage. Thank you very much. The reason I keep her in my deck. At all times. And then we deploy Xavier.
We shall achieve our goal.
And we give Isabel. And actually, we give Isabel twice. What the hell? And then we send the Mahakam Shieldbearer to the Knacker's Yard. In return for... Ooh, I think that's probably going to have to be Gascon. Anybody else impressive? I think Gascon and a pit trap. Could do it.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Yes, leave us just sit there on 19 points. Woohoo. Dwarf Blitz, shouldn't they run in Blood Bowl pitch? Oh, now there's an image. Right, so she can now do 7 points of damage to that Drowner, which is a start. One
bolt I need.
And that's it. That's all I can do. I wish I could have got her in sooner. But were I you, River Hag, Water Hag, I would run away home. Because all you're doing is boosting Gascon. That worked. Gascon. Yay. Yummy. So let's head north. Your Majesty, these cocoons, there are people inside, judging by the colours, Nilfgaardians, I'd say. Most have been reduced to skin and hair, the bodies suck dry of their innards. However, if you yet live, what shall we do with the survivors? Leave them. The monstrosity responsible has done us a great favour. Free them and add them to our force. Cleaning duty must fall to someone. Gets me 7 extra soldiers. But loses me some wood. Disentangle their equipment, but leave the invaders to die. Gets me some cash. Oh, brilliant, Moliere. I'm inclined to say I'm going to free them and add them to my force. Oh. Whoops, Moliere. So my guys are a bit pissed, never mind. Life's a bitch. Other people argue why Belle should have chosen Gaston over the beast, but they forget he wants her to stop reading and thinking to take care of their children and massage his feet. Yeah. It's a bit of a non-starter, to be honest. No more letters? Okay, no more letters, that's fine. You guys need to cheer up. No, maybe I can arrange a party. No. Workshop, that's what we're after. I haven't seen the live action, but I saw the cartoon many years ago. Saw it at the cinema, for starters. Why just leave Gaston to stew in his own juices? Possibly, literally. Okay, training grounds. Right. Stray's Den. Workshop. New support units in the command tent. 3,000 gold and 1,500 wood, so I can have that. Crushing trap. Rivian Onager. Oh, I could have the Rivian Onagers. Ooh. Oh, an alchemist lab. I'm inclined to say the workshop. Yeah, I think we are going to want some Rivian Onagers. Let's go make. Right. When you want to lay siege, but need to pack light. Beast is also traumatized to hell, though. Plus, whenever I think Beauty and the Beast, I don't necessarily think the Disney movie. I think the series. The Ron Perlman series. That actually makes sense, Sage. There's a version of Beauty and the Beast in... I think it's in The Last Wish, actually. It's one of the short stories. Yeah, the series from the 80s, the Ron Perlman series, was fantastic. Fun fact, Ron Perlman's face changed so little between Beauty and the Beast and Hellboy that when they needed the prosthetics for Hellboy and were trying to save money, they were able to use the face casts made for Beauty and the Beast and model the prosthetics of that. And they fit. Okay. Yeah, we'll have that. We will have that. Get worried that creating this kills people. Right. And I'm still under my limit. Oh. Oh, sorry. Because Techie is a little bit overcautious when it comes to spam characters. Sorry about that. It's kind of a rite of passage. She's she's timed out everybody at some point or another. Have I just not looked at the others yet? Is that the big problem? I said hi, Magpie. He said Sage. No, Sage is in chat, and Sage has been for a while. Bloody Vikings. Yeah, be creative, not spam happy. Okay, good night, Chrono. Right, let's see if we can get out of this buggerin' swamp. You're a foglet. Or are you just a drowner? You look like a foglet to me. The fog grew thicker with every passing minute to the point Maeve couldn't see the tip of her own sword. This is no ordinary fog, she thought, straining her eyes. The screams of slaughtered men at the fore of the column quickly confirmed her fears. Yay. Techie. Seriously. I'm going to go into Techie settings before my next stream. And I am going to dig in and work out why it is that she is banning people for for dot dot dot, because that's not right. Would somebody please hang on? Let's see if I can untime. No, that was you using asterisks. Oh, God knows. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, she does not like them. Use a card to redraw. God, everyone's starting completely frelled. Okay, we'll hang on to you. You will get rid of. Then good. We'll keep you. I'm really sorry. She is set to overcautious. Every now and then you'll get an idiot come by. And unfortunately, they do hurt. It does catch other people. Oh, it's an Algol. And that's a Garcane. It sees a damaged bronze enemy. So everybody starts damaged. And oh, fantastic. Well, great. Assume the top unit in your graveyard and spawn the base copy of it. Yippee! Right, well, let's make use of her ability to basically double up on what the Geso Footman can otherwise do. I'm thinking this is an excellent excuse for pit traps. Ah. Actually, onagers at this point, they gain charges when allies are destroyed, and these things are going to be fracking my allies. Let's have a pair of onagers. Right. Okay. Particularly won't do that just yet.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
Okay. I should just be able to pass this, because that's 30. Shudder would think what would happen if Techie, Icarus and Laz all decided to go rogue together. When's Techie going to gain sentience? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that, because Techie does worry me sometimes. This is more of a rocker boy. Actually, yeah. Actually, it could be. It's rocker boy is the generic term, so yeah. Icarus is kind of Knight's roadie, and Knight's the rocker boy. Oh, Alexia. Knight is indeed a drummer. Knight's a pretty damn good one as well. Right, okay. Don't want to pass because 17 to 26 is not enough. But on the other hand, it's going to keep fracking me, so... yeah.
Give me a target.
$35 plays 13. Oh, what the hell's that? Drain all enemies on the road by 1. Oh, yippee! It's now winning. We are not happy about this game. Okay, I've got my knickers out. You swear, hashtag not a cult. Exactly. Please don't put things in your eyes that aren't supposed to be there. I beg of you. No, Nick has just ate something expensive. 57 plays 30. It's going to have to work at that. Okay, cool. Okay. Pit traps, go, go. No, we'll hang on to the pit traps. You're actually less use than you could be. You're not. You're quite handy. I suppose it's not really giving me many enemy units. Did you put chili oil in your eye? Oh, God, no. No, Shard, eyes work because stuff gets shoved into them all the time, yes. It's called light. Nice to your eyes. We have not yet got Kiroshi replacements. Okay. Start as we mean to go on. Woodland Spirit. That's a bloody lesson. Wonder why they're not calling it that. Interesting. There's something quite satisfying about all these vampires and things popping up. And all of a sudden, their feet are being impaled. That appeals to me. I'm a destructive little beast. Spawn 3 copies of a Death Wish unit on the battlefield, then destroy them. Okay. Oh, I have to actually have a Death Wish unit. Anyone got a Death Wish? Anybody at all? No. Bit of a waste of time then.
Scheiß in Trey.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, so it's a terrible, terrible place. Hi, you're gone. Oh, you'll do. So you can currently do 4 points of damage. So, might I suggest that you do that on this road? Because that's going to hurt him. And then we send in the Strays bombers to set fire to that row. We move that just for the sake of it. And then we use her ability to get rid of the Strays bomber in order to pull out. Who's impressive? Oh, I think it might have to be Isabel. And Strays bomber.
Make love, not war.
Works for me. So, okay. I've now got 2 pit traps, and that entire half of the town, entire half of the battlefield is on fire. Okay. Techie can be mean, yeah. Elysium was fantastic fun. Oh, finance chip. Yeah, Slay, the cameras in Slay. Cybertongue just to freak people out. Yes. Oh god, I could cope so well with decent cyber eyes. Would a Cybertongue give you super taste? Potentially. It would probably allow you to identify the molecular composition of what you were dealing with. Anything you tasted. Whether it would give you taste, I'm not sure. But yes, smells, of course, smells and tastes are the same scent, really. I used to work with a guy with anosmia. You had to tell him and keep reminding him in the summer that just because he couldn't smell BO didn't mean the rest of us couldn't. He was very good-natured about it, to be fair. That was worth doing. You're on fire now. I can do 27 points of damage. Yay! Let's get him in.
We must trust each other.
So, you can do 4 points of damage to everything on that row. She can then do 20 odd points of damage. And that now gives me time to let it build up. Shard, you have hit upon one of the reasons that when you're playing Cyberpunk, therapy has to be factored in realistically to the cost of cyberware. Ouch. Yeah, exactly the same thing, Monia. It's just wrong. Your brain doesn't know how to deal with it. Red Dwarf. Yeah. Lot of fun. When two people come in with exactly the same line about it, you know what? You're probably onto a good thing. Oh, f*** off. I tried to eat pickles. Can't do that. Okay. How much damage can she do? She can deliver 7 points of damage. That's better than a kick in the teeth.
Arbalist in your command.
Slightly messed up. But it could be worse. Fluffy, no. Right, Barnabas, come in, make me a trinket.
Really like this one.
Draw 2 units and set their power to 1. Heal an ally and strengthen it by 10. Move 6 random enemies to the other row and damage them by 2. Oh well. Yeah, what the heck? That was entertaining. It is really fun. Initially, it's all about bottle shows because it's basically two guys who don't like each other in a room Cybears could let you listen secretly to music when you want without AirPods. You need to check out the comic book character Motormouth, Sage. She has a built-in radio. Hey. Yep. 3 million years into the future. See, that's damaged 3 units by 3. Now, that would take out that wolf, but I think instead I'm going to pass. Because he's only got 2 cards left, and there's a limit. And place 42. 42 place 19. Thank you very much. Ouch. Yes. I know we have a couple of newbies in the chat. So, can I just remind people that I am cruising towards 333 followers, and I'm hoping to do an utterly atrocious adventure game when I get there, which is Mystery of the Druids, which would have been great had it not been in development hell for however many years. Did I just go the wrong way? Okay, no I didn't. Cool.
While accustomed to life mid swamp monsters and black magic, Angren's denizens never dared enter Isgith. The Lyrians only once saw signs of a human presence there, when they spotted a group of thatched roof huts amongst alders.
That settlement, is it inhabited?
Meve asked, turning to her scouts.
Impossible to say from this distance, Your Grace.
Yeah, well, since we don't really have a lot of choice but to go through it. Oh, Shard. So yes, if you're not already following the channel, it would be appreciated if you could chuck me a follow. And hit the bell to see when I go live. Usually that's going to be Mondays and Thursdays.
The Lyrians entered the village, swords in hand, prepared to fight. But not a soul nor a beast came forth.
Oh.
Some homes had collapsed from rot, while tall grass concealed the paths between them. Yet, someone had been there not long past, for fresh ghoul cadavers lay by the well.
Witcher!
Meve knelt beside the corpse of one, cut clear in half.
Witcher!
The beast's killer had been exceptionally strong, and wielded a razor-sharp sword.
Witcher! It's got to be a Witcher! Logically, it's got to be a Witcher. Okay, good night, Mecky.
More are likely to come around.
Meve leapt to her feet. A man in thick leather armor had emerged from
one
of the huts.
Yes.
Transfixed by his cat eyes, the Queen nonetheless sensed he was rather badly hurt.
Were that true, my scouts would have blown their horns.
The man pulled out a pendant shaped like a bear's head. It hummed and twitched as if striving to free itself of its chain.
Far as monsters go,
he said, lips curling into an unpleasant smile.
Witchers aren't usually wrong.
A moment later, a scream pierced the air. Quickly, instinctively, Meve drew her sword and lunged forth.
Moliere, there was a reason you hang around with us. Okay, we get a Witcher. The Witcher, though severely wounded, proved far faster than the Lyrian soldiers. No shit! His silver sword was never idle, slicing tendons and arteries, finding cracks in the chitinous armour. Meve watched on in wonderment, at least until the ghoul howling behind her reminded the Queen that she too must fight. Okay. One round battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Right, let's ditch off that. Thinking that. Okay, let's take that and see what we get.
They approach!
They approach. Oh, that's Evo. Evo of Belhaven. Human is debatable. Witcher. On every turn, turn starts, damage a random bronze enemy by half of his power. If that unit was already damaged, destroy it instead. Nice. Techie's just bottled it. Okay. Glusty Warp, the insectoid boss. Yummy. Every 3 turns, spawn a base copy of a random allied unit. Destroy 3 random allied units, then play this unit from your graveyard. Sod all the way off. Sheesh. Hell with that. How's about we do that trick with that and get us to a pick of 2. So let's go with the Rivian Onager, probably Isbel. Although to be fair, I think Strays Bombers tend to earn their keep. Don't like those guys.
This could hurt.
Hi, catch fire. Gotta be careful and use all your English skills to show your smartness. God. Damage an enemy by 3. Okay. Right. He's just kind of stood there chilling. Please eat Igni. Enjoy your stay. I actually have to play a card. Oh my god. Yeah, what the hell? Let's get him in.
Left, right, left, right.
I love how done the cards are. Well, we don't like that. We don't like that at all. That was unpleasant.
Tell me you jest.
Okay, unfortunately nobody's dead, so that's a shame. Set a unit's power equal to his. Fine. Okay, let's cut those guys down to size a bit. Get Mahakamael in. We need the boost. And we've got Knickers back. Hey. Unfortunately, no one's dead, so that's a shame.
Strong magic here, my lady. Something controls these creatures.
Excellent. Okay. You going to do anything about it? No pressure. You know, it's fine. Fuck off! Excuse me? This isn't good. The whole world of not good. This is really not good. We may have just found out where I'm finishing this evening. Actually, we have just found out where I'm finishing this evening. I've just seen the time. Oh boy. Huh. Well, that's gone about as wrong as this can go. What the hell is... I don't know what that shrine is, but I feel the need to burn it. Hard.
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Sheesh. This is not good. Yes, ideally not. So to speak. Yeah, I think we may be passing. Because unless something dramatic happens, I am toast. And I do mean that literally. Yeah, no. No, that's not happening. That is a thing of not happeningness. You lost horribly. Right. So, on that note, I will leave that there for now. And come back to it when next I hit up this. So, thank you for this. I apologise that my system has taken the dislike to Cyberpunk. Or Twitch has, I'm not sure which. Are they eating a yellow submarine sandwich? I did not. I did not see gift subs. No. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Hang on a sec. Scrolling. Good lord. Thank you to whoever did that. That's brilliant. Thank you. No, at the moment, my second monitor isn't set up for the right resolution. So stuff's vanishing off the top of the screen far faster than it really should. So I apologise horribly for missing those at the time. But thank you so much. That is really, really appreciated. Thank you. I don't want anyone to think that I'm blasé about getting subs, because really not. Okay. Yeah, chat is quite quick, and yeah, everything just sort of vanished off the top. So, unfortunately, I didn't notice. My apologies. Right, so, thank you very much. I am going to go and feed the owl, so I can keep my streak going on Duolingo. So, yes, if you enjoyed this, feel free to hit follow, please. 333 follows, and I get to play one of the worst games I've owned for quite a while. This side of Leisure Suit Larry.
I can't be asked to type, so I'm going to come here and say goodnight. Good night, everybody.
Cheat. Okay. And I will be back on Sunday. So on the Hint_Plays channel, where hopefully Sharp will be running something super heroic. And then I'll be back on Monday with the end of Styx. And then moving on to Vampire. Going back to that, wandering around London, eating people. The theme going on here. I think it's !shout these days. But I will check. But thank you very much for coming. And I appreciate your presence. No, not having that. There we go, shout out. I had to redo all my commands. So, thank you very much, and I will see you guys Sunday. Ta-ta. Shall. Yep. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.